At their best, wise acceptance, discerning rationality, self-disciplined ethics. Mid-levels, preachy idealism, rigid logic, perfectionistic judgment. At their worst, vitriolic self-righteousness, hypocritical obsession, sadistic condemnation. Healthy 1, 9. Overcomes emotional repression, discovering an inner warmth. Although they still have a tendency to judge, they do not take their judgments as seriously, admitting they may be wrong. They consciously control their 9-ish tendency to withdraw from stress, allowing them to take a more active role in life, although there's still a gentle, quiet feeling. The compulsive workaholic turns into a responsible but fun-loving person who allows time for letting go and relaxing. Has a 7-ish joy for life and 3-ish charisma and accomplishment. Unhealthy 1, 9. Over-controls their emotions, resulting in physical rigidity and an undercurrent of explosive energy. The repressed emotions, particularly anger, build up unnoticed and leak out. 1 disintegrates to 4, resulting in hostility, introspective withdrawal, and deep self-hatred, while 9 disintegrates to 6, bringing in suspicion, blaming, and passive-aggressive behavior. Keeps the fearful blaming and suspicion inside, where they bottle up more tightly. All of life becomes a lockstep repetition of stylized routines. Extremely anxious about getting everything right. Every tiny move is subject to intense, painful scrutiny, and past behaviors are examined in agonizing detail. Did I leave the oven on? Did I lock the door? Did I run over somebody on the way to work? Psychotic 1, 9 might become completely paralyzed into inaction, stabbed through the heart by the endless need to repeat behaviors until they feel precisely correct. Healthy 1/2. Loosens up, becoming able to let go of righteous judgments. They allow for the possibility their views might not be accurate. Their other directed corrections soften and become helpful rather than intrusive. They are able to see the difference between proud perfectionism and healthy tolerance of differences. 1 integrates to 7, bringing in joy and enthusiasm, while 2 integrates to 4, replacing selfish manipulation with genuine compassionate concern for others. Deep 1-ish wisdom combines with 2-ish loving generosity for an intensely personal kind of guidance, even when addressing large groups. Healthy 1, 2 seem to know exactly what is needed for maximum teaching value in any situation. They teach by asking the right questions, gently guiding the student to deeper insights. Unhealthy 1, 2. Pride and perfectionism. Tremendous inner conflict rages between the 2 wing that says, I am a good, generous person, and the one that sees every tiny error as a sign of fundamental worthlessness. 1 disintegrates to 4, where self-critical introspection creates a spiral of hopelessness, while 2 disintegrates to 8, so when the heavily repressed anger erupts, it does so in sudden, but usually short, fits of hypercritical rage, sometimes accompanied by overt violence. These violent fits become more food for the self-judgment spiral, as the 1-2 falls into guilty remorse. In the worst cases, repressed 1-ish anger and hostile 2-ish pride combine, creating intense sessions of wrenching, hand-wringing despair. If my anger is not expressed towards others, it is directed at myself. I am not good enough if I cannot meet my own standards. I must work harder and harder, or I will fail my own increasingly difficult self-tests. Self-punishment is necessary, in the form of grueling workdays, endless tormented repetitions of not quite perfect tasks, and every kind of refusal to experience any sort of pleasure.